In this new lesson of our course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning, we will study the types of electronic control boards most commonly used in non-inverter air conditioning systems and what you need to know about their operation when replacing them. The objective is to learn how to identify the type of control board installed in an air conditioner and determine which replacement board can be used when the original one is damaged. Non-inverter air conditioning systems generally have a single electronic control board located in the indoor unit. This board controls the compressor, fan motor, temperature sensors, display, infrared receiver, and all other functions of the system. Electronic control boards with conventional transformers. In traditional electronic control boards, the power supply begins with a step-down transformer. The input voltage of 220 VAC or 110 VAC enters the transformer, where it is reduced to a much lower value, typically between 9 VAC and 15 VAC. This AC voltage is then sent to a bridge rectifier, generally composed of 4 diodes. The function of this circuit is to convert alternating current into pulsating direct current. Next, one or more electrolytic capacitors filter the rectified signal, reducing voltage ripple and producing a more stable DC current. Finally, voltage regulators reduce and stabilize the voltage to the levels required by the control electronics. The most commonly used values are 5 VDC and 12 VDC, mainly intended to power the microcontroller, sensors, relays, and other electronic circuits. Electronic control boards with switching power supplies. More modern electronic control boards no longer use conventional transformers. Instead, they employ switching power supplies, also known as SMPS, switch mode power supply. These power supplies operate by directly rectifying the 220 VAC mains voltage to generate a high voltage DC bus. Subsequently, an oscillating circuit, together with a power MOSFET, switches this voltage at high frequency. A high-frequency transformer then reduces the voltage, and an output rectifier with filters generates stable 12 VDC and 5 VDC for the control electronics. This system provides higher energy efficiency, smaller size, and lower weight. However, the type of power supply generally does not represent a major limitation when replacing an electronic board with another compatible board. Remember that the link to access the complete course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning is available in the video description. Temperature sensors used in non-inverter boards. These boards normally incorporate 2 NTC temperature sensors, whose electrical resistance decreases as temperature increases. The first sensor measures room temperature through the return air entering the indoor unit. The second sensor, known as the pipe sensor or evaporator sensor, is installed on the tubing or between the evaporator fins to monitor the temperature of this heat exchanger. The most commonly used sensors in air conditioning systems are 5 kiloohm, 10 kiloohm, 15 kiloohm, and 20 kiloohm models, with 10 kiloohm NTC sensors being the most common among most manufacturers. When replacing an electronic board, the new board normally includes its own temperature sensors. For this reason, it is recommended to always install the sensors supplied with the new board. Consequently, the type of sensor generally does not represent a major limitation when performing a replacement. Compressor control through a relay. In non-inverter systems, the compressor operates in 2 states, on and off. For this reason, the electronic control board uses an electromechanical relay to control compressor operation. When the room temperature sensor detects a temperature higher than the value set by the user, the controller energizes the relay and allows current to flow to the compressor. Once the programmed temperature has been reached, the controller de-energizes the relay, interrupts the electrical supply, and shuts off the compressor to prevent excessive cooling. When relay contacts become worn, the following failures may occur. Compressor does not start. Intermittent operation. Relay overheating. Carbonized terminals. Because compressor control is performed through a relay, it is essential that the replacement board be suitable for the capacity of the unit in which it will be installed. This ensures that the relay can properly handle the current required by the compressor. Remember that the link to access the complete course on electronics applied to refrigeration and air conditioning is available in the video description. Fan control system and the most important criterion for replacement. One of the most important aspects when selecting a replacement board is identifying the system used to control the indoor fan motor. Boards with fan control through relays. Older boards control fan speeds using independent relays. In this system, a single-phase AC motor with permanent capacitor is normally used. These motors typically have 6 wires of the same gauge, 2 wires for the capacitor, 3 wires corresponding to low, medium, and high speeds, and 1 common wire. When the microcontroller selects a specific speed, it activates the corresponding relay for low, medium, or high speed. The main advantages of this system are simplicity, ease of repair. However, it also presents some limitations: higher operating noise, lower energy efficiency, fixed speeds, and greater mechanical wear of the relays. If the original board controls the fan through relays, it is recommended to count the number of relays dedicated to this function. When performing the replacement, it is advisable to use a board that has multiple control relays and preferably the same number as the original board in order to maintain the same fan speeds. Boards with Triac and PG speed sensor. In more modern designs, the fan no longer is controlled through relays, but by a Triac and a speed sensor. This type of board is commonly known as a PG board. In these systems, the fan remains a single-phase AC motor, but it includes 2 connectors. One connector for the power wires, generally 3 thick wires. One connector for the speed sensor, normally 3 thin wires. The Triac is a bidirectional semiconductor capable of controlling the power supplied to an AC load by varying the conduction angle of the sinusoidal waveform. Thanks to this method, fan speed can be regulated much more precisely than in fixed-speed systems controlled by relays. If the fan in your air conditioner is controlled through a Triac and includes a PG speed sensor, the replacement electronic board must also be a PG board. Conclusion: when replacing an electronic control board in a non-inverter air conditioner, the most important aspects that must be verified are the capacity of the unit to ensure that the compressor relay can handle the required current, the fan control system, and whether the fan uses relay control or Triac control with a PG speed sensor. On the other hand, the type of power supply, conventional transformer or switching power supply, and the type of temperature sensor generally do not represent significant limitations when performing a replacement. In most cases, the decisive criterion for ensuring compatibility of a replacement electronic control board is correctly identifying the fan control system, especially whether it is a PG speed sensor system or a traditional relay-controlled system.